This is a character analysis of John Proctor. The hook. Because It Is My Name is something said by John Proctor towards the end of the play, and it leads to his fate in the end. Proctor's fighting with himself about whether or not to confess to witchery and the lies that come with it, since he does not want to ruin his name and his reputation. It's essentially all he has left. The play is titled The Crucible. The author is Arthur Miller, and the genre is a tragedy. Proctor's in conflict with himself throughout the whole play because he does not want anyone to know of his affair, and he wants to preserve his integrity. That's what he has left, and it leads to various things in the trials. It makes him a very honorable man in the end. He doesn't lie to the people of Salem, and he finds forgiveness with himself. Proctor's motivated by wanting to keep his integrity. Throughout the whole play, John doesn't want to succumb to the lies of Abigail because she has accused him of worshiping Satan as well as his family. He knows that he's an honest man at the end because he tears the paper with his name on it. That would have ruined him had he not destroyed it. Thus his name and integrity, as well as his desire for the truth, prevail in the end. This quote saying that he's confessing to his affair, but he also forgives himself and finds that he can preserve his integrity in this way. John Proctor decides that because he wants to keep his good name and reputation, he does not confess to witchery. It leads to his death, but he kept his name, and that is all he wanted. After he tears the paper, and there's your first marvel that I can. You have made your magic now, for now I do think I see some goodness in John Proctor. And this means Proctor finally found forgiveness in himself after he chose to destroy the paper. How does Proctor change as a character by the end of the play? Proctor changes because he learns to forgive himself and understand that he is not a perfect human being. He too makes mistakes, and he is humbled by it at the end of the play. He have his goodness now is a quote said by Elizabeth Proctor. She says this when he's taken away, and it shows that he forgave himself, and he forgives her, and she forgives him. John Proctor is a character who has conflict within himself. He cannot seem at the beginning to forgive himself for having an affair with Abigail Williams, but towards the end he finds the will to forgive himself when he tears the paper that held his signature with lies that would have ruined him had he kept the paper. And here's your end credits. Yasmin, Dalten, Hunter. Make sure you visit that soundcloud.com/SoCleanD. Yeah.